So let's do something slightly different today. Let's look at all of the little arcade mode things that we unlocked from the story. This is actually on a different save where I've unlocked everything, but this is how you unlock cheats. What you have to do the level and get a Judge Dredd rating, and you unlock a cheat. If this was modern day, then you'd have to pay £15 DLC for one of these.
So, you know, if a Dredd vs. Dead re-release comes out, be wary. Be wary.
Yeah. So, in this mission we have to arrest people. 20 in fact. We have to arrest 20 holograms. And this is actually a multiplayer map, but, you know, I guess it's training. So let's do that.
Oh god, I would be so bad at this. I would unintentionally kill so many of them. Jesus.
Yeah, so in arcade mode there's really two kinds of missions. There's kill all the people or arrest all the people, just with different maps. But we also get the cool music.
Arresting seems ultimately so much trickier because you have to aim for a specific body part.
Well, what makes it really tricky is that, as you can see, that enemies are spawning in behind us in like numbers of 4 or 5 per turn. It's like we turn around and there'll be 5 enemies shooting at our backs. So for these missions it's timed, so what it's best to do is take everyone out before the game starts spawning in enemies, and then do the trick where you reload and then arrest people, so you're not getting stuck in the animation, and that saves time.
You're gonna spend the rest of your
So as you can see, we're just ramping up the arrests.
So
Dunking,
pull in the pro strats then.
burglary,
We're gonna
assault,
throw away the key. Life in prison.
computer hacking, all of that stuff, and we're just going around getting up to 20. Because if we get a smaller time, then we get the Judge Dredd rank. But there's a annoying design thing. They won't spawn any more in, so we have to run around and look for more, which is taking up time.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And this is a real problem on one of the levels, because there's 2 spawn points that are all... No, 3, sorry. 3 spawn points that are all right next to each other. So what happens is that you arrest a guy, but no more enemies will spawn in. So you have to make a lap around for enemies to spawn in again. And it takes like 5 minutes to do a simple level.
That is so naff, Jesus.
Yeah.
Going away for keeps. You're taking a 3-month
These
vacation.
bloody names, I'm just reading them and just, Jesus Christ, these names.
Yeah, it's like...
these Smorgas or whatever that was.
I think it's like the XCOM mission generator, where there's a list somewhere of names that it's putting together. I'm pretty sure if I had the time and the ability, I'd unlock all the files and go straight into it. But we unlocked infinite health.
You could probably take them for yourselves for your own exploitable purposes.
Oh, I can come up with much better names. But yeah, we unlocked infinite health packs, which is basically infinite health for the campaign.
Well, hey.
So let's do one of the coolest missions that I like, which is Block War.
Okay, this is just kill lots of peeps, right?
This is kill all the people.
This is Dredd 2012 we're seeing right here.
Almost, except we're a criminal in this level. We've got a new weapon which we haven't seen yet. Grenade launcher. It's the ragdoll cannon.
Oh boy. This is what really opens this game up. This isn't just Judge Dredd anymore. This is playing as all of the goons and all of the thugs from the entire universe of
what do you remember
JD.
about the lawgivers? They explode in your hands if you're not a judge.
Oh yeah?
So if you're not a judge, which we aren't in this level, if you try firing it explodes in your hands, you lose health, you can't move as fast, and you can't shoot.
So don't use the Lawbringer.
So there's a penalty for... Yeah, there's a penalty in-game.
Is it not worth using it at all then, or...?
No, it's literally a... It's a bait. It's bait, basically. So judges spawn in this level, but they don't count towards your kill count. But there are punks that you need to wipe out. And also the music in this level is really good, and it sort of builds up the more kills you get.
Oh, that's a good mechanic. I like that.
It's not quite diegetic, but it does ramp up a little bit.
I was about to ask you what the word is for that. I'm glad you found it. Thank you. What a good word.
It's not Doom levels of diegetic, where it changes depending on the gun and what you're doing. It more just ramps up with the kills.
Oh, look at that.
There's
that was just
some
mean.
bit of skill going on in this level. Like there, I just shot myself with a grenade. Skill.
I'm so good at games.
I just wiped out like 6 guys and shot myself.
You need to be careful with the whole shooting yourself thing. That strategy only lasts you so long.
It's actually pretty easy to die in these levels. There are med packs scattered throughout.
So you just need to be vigilant, like keep an eye out for your health and
Yeah.
go for packs if you need them.
It's the kind of shooter I like, where you're constantly on the move and you're just mowing people down on your way through them.
Seeing this as a big co-op game would be rad as hell. I would be really into this.
Unfortunately, co-op doesn't exist anymore.
I know. So
But-
bombastic. It's great.
This level also has the problem where we're needing people to spawn in, but the only way to really spawn people is to run around until you run into them. But all of these arcade missions last roughly 4 to 5 minutes. And this is one of the better ones, where it's literally mow people down. It's simple, but effective, I guess.
Simple, murdery, bloodery fun. Bloodery? Bloody fun.
Block War, if you don't know what a block war is in Judge Dredd, it's because people are pushed into blocks, and there's basically the population of a town compressed into one tower. You often get a lot of towers fighting each other, basically gang wars. Only they're not the street over, they're literally right next door.
It's murder thy neighbour.
It's a thing from the Judge Dredd universe, yeah. I like the literal, the colour palette for multiplayer games has always been, there's blue team and red team so you can recognise your teammates. That's literally what this level is. There's a blue side and a red side.
It's simple. If we're gonna keep making parallels to other video games during this LP, this is Team Fortress 2 before it was a thing.
It's every multiplayer game ever.
Yeah, every MOBA, every one of those.
No point in shooting the guns out of their hands, only for jokes. Need one more kill.
Do it for the banter.
And it just ends as soon as their head goes boom. We didn't get a Judge Dredd rank, sadly. I don't know what we could have done differently. But, let's try a different thing. There's actually a cheat we can do. So we change profile. And let's make a new profile and call it Rebellion in all capitals. Yeah.
Oh, and that gives you
And
everything.
Oh, good, it reset all our settings.
Did it actually mess with your game a bit? Okay.
Let's just crank up the graphics again to fix things. Multiplayer doesn't exist, but what does exist is 1v bots. So we got a few different game types. We've got Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Elimination, which is like Deathmatch, Team Elimination, Vampire, which is slightly different, where basically you lose a bit of health, and Judge versus Poets, which is so one-sided because of the lawgiver.
Yeah.
There's not many game types, you know, there's no capture the flag, no assault, anything. It's basically variations on Deathmatch, so let's try a Deathmatch.
Okay.
Why not? Let's see what this is like. It's been compared to Time Splitters. This is how you do matchmaking, essentially, is that there's not many settings. Just set things to 25. That's about standard for a free-for-all.
I'll tell you what, the
It's
fact
kind of
that
a
you're
mess,
comparing this
this
to
menu.
Time Splitters is promising, because I bloody love that series when I was growing up. Couldn't get enough of it.
So we got a setting there called Mirror World that just literally it flips the screen, so right to left, basically.
Oh, okay.
So we can set things like medipacks, there's one-hit kill, start with guns, but turn that off, we can cramp up the bots so there's 12. So it'll be 13 people, and we can change the skill of the AI. I don't know why I didn't set it on easy, because that would have been hilarious, but
We'll
oh
just
well.
play properly. We'll go normal with it. Sounds more reasonable.
Yeah. So we've got a few missions, as you may recognise them from multiplayer, from the arcade mode, sorry.
Okay.
And like that one, expert, training. Not all of these appear in the campaign, but they're not They're not levels ripped from the campaign, which is good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they're designed to be multiplayer. Let's join the Mile High Club, and we have model select. So this cheat also unlocked all of the character models, all of them. So I'm gonna skip past a few that may be kind of spoilery for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't show off the final boss and all that malarkey.
Yeah, so we got Judge Hershey, all that gaff. We got a bloody detective from the comics. Don't know who that is.
The Sujus Judge.
Rico, cult priests, gimps, bad teeth, hoodies.
They seem very
all that
angry.
gaff. But we got my favourite. Look,
Cybergoths!
it's me.
Yes!
I'm in this game.
Oh boy. How can it be anything other than...
So we know what character model we're going to play
Yeah.
as.
Gotta be a Cybergoth.
So welcome to multiplayer. No guns. So it's more or less a punching war right now for everyone.
Grunt
as you can see-
Slywalker! That name, Grunt Slywalker. That's my favourite Star
Yeah, he was in
Wars.
the Star Wars,
yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
He fought the sun.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways.
So, yeah. This is more or less what levels turn into. Just a plethora of bad AI swinging at each other, picking up guns. So maybe let's mix things up a
Oh
bit.
boy.
Let's play with some cheats. We've got deformed mode, low gravity. I think you can guess what Pinhead and Headless
Yes,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Touch of Mortis, that may confuse you, but let's turn on deformed mode, low gravity, and Touch of Mortis.
Oh, Jesus. I can already see this as...
Welcome to big head, hands and feet mode.
This has now become chibi as hell. This is adorable.
So, Touch of Mortis, when you get punched, you dissolve into skeleton.
Okay,
So,
okay.
seeing as everyone's spawning without a gun, it's more or less one hit kill now.
So this is...
This zombie with a gun
This
swinging
is
at
a
me.
One Punch
move out
Man
my way.
multiplayer game. Oh my god.
One Punch Man doesn't turn people into skeletons.
I mean, he
Let's
could.
turn that
I
off.
could imagine.
Let's make things fair.
More turns you into Viscera.
So look at the beautiful graphics now. Oh look, at Judge Dredd. I'm your biggest
game
fan.
is the best game. It's the best game.
On the Mile High Club from Just Cause 2 with a bunch of deformed characters.
Can you jump in the propellers?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy. Oh, this game is great.
So what happens with low gravity mode, you might be wondering? Well,
That.
that.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
The planet Earth.
Earth.
Also, this is the same skybox that Halo 2 used.
Sweet lord, the
I'm not
parallels
joking.
just keep rolling in.
Halo 2 came after this, but it's got the same skybox in one of the levels.
Why are you even using a shotgun? You can turn everybody into death zombies.
I turned that off.
Oh, okay.
Judge Dredd looks different from this angle. That's the monster we've been playing as, I guess. Instead of this monster.
They're all monsters here. Let's be blunt.
So unfortunately, low gravity mode has turned off the weird thing that Ragdoll
Ooh,
does,
God.
where it kind of clips into the floor and flings itself 50 feet. But it's still funny to look at. Look at that guy.
Look at all
He's
of
loving
these
it.
guys. They're all amazing. These little... This is like a Bubblehead Gore Fest. That could be its own video
Oh, wait,
game.
look
It's
at-
Bubblehead Gore Fest.
That's what this game is.
So yeah, that's actually the pending title before the Judge Dredd license came into play. It was Bubblehead Gore Fest.
Let's see, things kind of... They don't change much in the multiplayer. I think you need objectives in multiplayer, like capture the flag, for things to stay interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh,
Oh, hello, hello,
Go on, Dredd.
hello. Look at him go, look at him
there's
shuffle
some
away
crime
from you.
down there. He's not even trying, I think.
I'm the
He's
law,
got a
I
gun.
guess. Drog.
Don't you want to arrest me?
Oh, well, he did fuck you up there, so I'll give him that.
I got shot from behind.
Boink.
It's just great seeing these character models in multiplayer. Not acting like the AI should. At the side job with the claw on his face. He's here now. He's
Oh,
joined.
that guy. I missed that guy. Oh, what a good game this is. What a wonderful game.
What a wonderful game of deformed, weird, floaty people. So you can actually turn this on in the single player as well. In multiplayer, it's disabled the ability to use infinite ammo and infinite health for obvious reasons.
Oh, you can just have God mode then, okay.
Pretty much, yeah, there's God mode and stuff in single player, but you don't unlock new things by doing it. It's like disabling achievements, only there aren't achievements, there's just unlocks. But if you use Rebellion, you unlock everything, so...
So who even cares after
You're
that?
only cheating yourself. Yeah, you're only cheating yourself.
I don't know, I feel you say cheating yourself, but I look at this and I think this is worth playing. This should actually be the norm. The game should be like this by default. So
By default.
Yeah.
You think I should do an... Oh, and that's how a game ends, by blowing up Judge Dredd. Winner, Rebellion, the studio that made it. Oh well.
you did it. Well done.
That's cheats and multiplayer.